The shrine of Hazratbal has been the hub of social, cultural, and religious activities for centuries. Being a repository of the holy relic of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, it has a distinction of being the greatest shrine in Kashmir Valley. The present edifice is not the one selected for holy relic on its arrival in Kashmir at the end of the 17th century. The holy relic was first housed in the midst of the city at the Khanqah-e-Naqshbandi. Then it was shifted to the Bagh-e-Sadiq Khan, presently known as Hazratbal. The first ever shrine of Hazratbal was neither in the design of the Kashmiri Khanqah nor in that of a grand mosque. Originally constructed in 1623 as a pleasure house for royal guests, it was a synthesis of Mughal and Kashmiri architecture and as such was a unique specimen of these two influences. In 1968, the Awqaf-e-Islamiyya, under the guidance of Sheikh Abdullah, demolished the said Khanqah. The present shrine is wholly constructed of white marble. The design of the Prophet's Mosque of Medina was greatly followed. In the same design, the tall pinnacle is raised in the close vicinity of the white marble dome. Like the dome of the Mosque of the Aqsa, the dome of Hazratbal Shrine is round-shaped at the top but based on a rectangular plinth. The windows and veranda frames are all designed out of white marble with particular Muslim features of architecture. Thus, the shrine enjoys distinctive look from the other shrines of the valley, marked by a strange intermingling of Hindu, Buddhist and Islamic culture. The shrine is every day visited by people. They participate in prayers, seek blessings of Allah and His Prophet. On these occasions, the loud expressions of personal sufferings and grief by devotees is worthy of examination, both from the historical and sociological points of view. As a matter of fact, the Kashmiris, even after their conversion to Islam, could not avoid retaining the essential elements of the local ancient religious cultures and ethos while adapting themselves to Islamic forms of life and worship. Every year, two important religious festivals are held at Hazratbal, when holy relic is exhibited 5 times a day after every prayer. The two important religious festivals are Eid-e-Miladun-Nabi, marking the birth of the Prophet, peace be upon him, and Mirajun-Nabi, commemorating the Prophet's heavenly journey. A huge rush of people arriving on the rooftops of the jam-packed passenger buses, footing the distance from nearby places and shipping their way in the serene waters of the Dal. Markets are being decorated. Typical Kashmiri roadside vendors sell out their products and the atmosphere presents a festive look. The entire area of Hazratbal surrounding the shrine is packed to capacity. The process of assembling continues till late night. The day fades out and darkness pervades everywhere. But then there is light somewhere. While the recitations continue from inside, the sight outside is dazzling, a mind-boggling mix of light and shade, an eye-catching confluence of utter darkness and flashing bulbs. The shrine shimmers amidst cool waters of the Dal, with the splashing fountains around adding to the charm. Inside the shrine, grace envelops the soul. An unbounded faith and a deep reverence for the beloved prophet make lakhs and lakhs of devotees pray in unison. Perfume soaps are sprinkled on the devotees to add freshness to the serene environment. With recitations echoing from all the walls and corners of the shrine, juice, dates, bread, and sweets are being distributed as blessings. Recitations continue, men within the shrine, women outside. Prayers go up, blessings come down. The gracious moments of night come to an end and the day dawns. From the early morning hours, people get themselves engaged in different activities outside. They move out, relax, boat around, and make the whole surroundings look pleasant. Then, an unending flow of people prostrate themselves before God. This is a special occasion for one and all, when lakhs and lakhs of devotees pray and share the blessings together. Now comes a special moment. Here, one notices the most distinctive characteristic of Islam in Kashmir in a regional setting. The sacred hair preserved as relic is exhibited by the priest. The history of holy relic dates back to the 1690s. Khwaja Nuruddin Ishbari, a rich Kashmiri merchant, is reported to have purchased the holy relic from Sayyid Abdullah of Bijapur, who had brought it to the Deccan from Medina. Since then, the relic has become an object of veneration among a great majority of the Kashmiris. Devotional aspect aside, the commercial significance of the festival cannot be overlooked. The area around the shrine turns into a big business center where a huge transaction takes place. Tasty, juicy, crunchy Kashmiri recipes sold like real hot cakes. Prayers for prayers, money to boot. The process of buying and selling begins days before and continues after the event. People bag the blessings and pack home the gifts for their near and dear ones. Viewed from the sociological standpoint, the Dargah of Hazratbal symbolizes the harmonious blending of historical circumstances and Islam. Is it that the beliefs comprising a given culture have always important functions for the social structure and personality of the people? Little wonder then that such beliefs cannot be so easily obliterated by even radical reformists.